Hi guys, as you can see in the title, it's another Empties. So I'll push it to the back actually, and I actually have a few here on the side. The Empties from my project pan, although kind of project pan because I just filled my project pan. And I also mentioned that I finished some lip products which were not on my project pan, but because they're makeup, I do tend to mention them there. I should maybe say I don't like to put specific lip products in project pan because I don't want to be restricted on what I use. But if I use something up, then I do mention it. So this one is actually more a declutter. I did use up a lot, as you can see here. The sides down are up to here. Not much left, but this one just turned bad. This one started to smell recently really badly, so I had to let it go, which is a bit of a shame because I like this one. It's Studio 10. Which shade was that? Does it say Lip Perfecting Studio 10 Balm Gloss? Yeah, I like this one, but yeah, it's gone off. Maybe another reminder, my lip collection should be smaller. Same with this one, Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. I did like this one, but I found I had it for a long time now, and I really focused on using it up now because I found like the product maybe I have turned a little bit. Firstly, I feel like when you wear this one, your lips have to be quite good, otherwise it settles within lines. But also I found like it got a bit worse. I'm not sure if it was my lip or just because it got old, because it is quite old now. I had this one for like 2-3 years at least, so I'm glad it's used up. And this one, I don't want to go too much into detail. Watch my project pan video if you want to see full feedback on this one. But this is Pat McGrath's Labs Nude Venus Lip Fetish Divinal Lip Shine. Would I repurchase any of these? No. I did like this one, but I think it's quite expensive for what it is. And these ones, I didn't like them enough that I would say I would repurchase them. I think I have too many lip products, so I wouldn't really feel repurchasing any of this one, especially this one. This was just a crappy product. Then I also finished up the Peach Blur from Too Faced. This is the Translucent Smoothing Finishing Powder. This one was an interesting one. Quite a small size. It was only 4 grams. Tiny little pen, which is really annoying when you have like a big powder brush. And also, you had to be really careful with this one. Only use a tiny little amount, because if you use too much, it looks really cakey really easily. But if you use it right with a good brush, actually it is quite a nice product, but I wouldn't repurchase because for 4 grams it's just so expensive. I think the full price of that one is like £32 in the UK, so definitely no. Then, next, let's go to my big, I can't say basket, box. I used up the Nivea Water Lily and Oil Shower Gel. I like this one. I also like when I see this one here. It's like the bottle is made of 96% recycled material, which is nice. You have to be careful when you do recycle stuff because I will take it apart to recycle. You often have to remove the label, and sometimes you also have to remove this bit and the top bit. But because it's hard plastic, you should be able to recycle. Just check your local recycling. I did enjoy this one. Would I purchase? I wouldn't run out to find it, but if it would come in my life again, I would use it. Then this one is from Lakura, the exfoliating mask, which was called Weekend Mode. So you literally put on the mask and then you would exfoliate it out under the shower. I didn't like it, to be honest. I find like the gritty bits in here were quite sharp. I don't think... Let me actually check. I think the bits in here were not good for the skin. I think that, you know, when they use pieces of like peach kernel or something like that, and I think it was something like that, and I also find it didn't do much, so this would definitely not be a repurchase. And usually I like Aldi Lacrosse products, but this one I didn't like, so I was glad that it was finished. Then this was the Paradise Body Lotion 200ml from Next. I got this one as a present. I finished it up, and I didn't like it. It was okay. It was okay to use. The smell was okay as well, but it wasn't like a moisturizing lotion. It felt like one of these cheap hotel body lotions. So I wouldn't repurchase. To be honest, I didn't purchase this one. I got it as a present. Then I also finished up another Baylis & Harden hand wash, hand soap. This was the Rainbow Fruit Cocktail one. I think this was last year in aid of LGBTQ+, where they sold a bottle and then donated amount. I actually quite like the bottle. I have another one of these which was already empty, and I washed it out to keep it. This one I probably won't keep. Sometimes I do like to refill these bottles and use them again. You have to be careful though, because sometimes, I mean, this one I probably will keep the pump but not the bottle, because the other one I had to throw the pump away. Sometimes the pump doesn't clean out properly and then it gets moldy inside. So you have to be careful. You need to, when you refill soap, you just have to make sure you always clean everything before you do the refill. So yeah, for this one, I will keep the pump, but not the bottle, because I have already one of these bottles to refill. Would I repurchase? Yeah, I like Baileys and Harding. Then this is a repurchase, and I would repurchase is the Johnson Baby Cotton Buds, 200 buds. I like this one because especially since they do this new packaging. The old packaging was like round and had like a plastic lid. Bottom was paper. Now it's all paper, which I much more prefer. The cotton buds are also, the inside stick is paper, so really good because it's 100% cotton and 100% paper sticks, and the packaging really easily recyclable and plastic free. I absolutely love this one, and I would pay more. I think actually this was the same amount or the same price as the old packaging, but I would be even willing to pay more to buy fully recyclable packaging. So I'm really happy with that and definitely would repurchase. Then another hand cream. This was Bio Bouteille by Nux. This one was a almond one. I wouldn't repurchase this one. I had another one of these ones, so this was the second one I finished because it was a 2-pack I bought. And this one, just the almond smell I didn't like. It was too much, but it was a nice hand cream. It was just not my best or my most preferred hand cream. So if it comes in my life, yes, I would use it, but I don't run out to buy it, I'm afraid. Then this one was the Biogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I actually really like this one. This one was quite nice. I wouldn't repurchase though because the Biogeo products are just so expensive, so I won't talk about it too much either. It was like in one of the beauty advent calendars, and I was happy to use it, but it was just too expensive. Then I used up, actually this one isn't used up yet, but I will not keep the box, but I used it already the last 2 weeks. So I have already an opinion because I had them also before. This is a repurchase, and I would definitely repurchase again. This is the Ultimate Blends shampoo bar from Garnier. I like these ones. Lasts up to 2 months. I would say even longer. It depends on how often you wash your hair. And I am one of these persons. I do not wash my hair too often. I only wash it when I feel it needs a wash. So when I feel like the oil's coming through, because I learned that when you wash your hair too often, the more often you wash it, the more likely the oils will come through quicker. So I have very unregular hair cleaning schedule because I check it and I wash it when it needs it. Because sometimes I need to wash it more often, especially when I'm sick. I feel like my hair gets more oily more quickly, and then I need to wash it more. But when I'm good and I'm completely healthy, I might only need it every 5-6 days. So I like these shampoo bars. I like that they're literally zero plastic waste because it's a packaging, it's a box, it's carton, and the shampoo bar itself, it disappears. I have a little tin where I store it in the shower. You only have to make sure that when you store it in the shower, something I learned the hard way. I have it now in a basket which is hanging above where the shower head is, because you don't want this the shampoo bar to get wet regularly. You want to make sure that it can actually dry in between uses. So I made sure of that, and yeah, I like it. They are quite expensive. They're usually like £6 to £8 in the UK, but every now and then I find them on offer for either £3 or £3.50. And this is when I usually tend to repurchase 1 or 2 of them. So happy to have this one again. Then, let's do these little ones. They were like little samples. This was a Neom Perfect Night Sleep Magnesium Body Butter. I have literally no opinion on this because it's a body butter and was only 2 ml. It literally did 1 leg. I like the smell. That's what I remember. Then this was Elemis Adaptive Day Cream. Again, it didn't offend me. I usually like Elemis creams. I like their collagen cream very much, but it's very expensive. I don't have much opinion from a sample, to be honest. I don't have an opinion about this one. Shrigram actually was able to use it twice. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. I do like it. The rose scent is not too offensive, and I have another little Elemis Pot Cleansing Balm, and I really like that one as well. So if I would ever see this one on a really good offer, I would actually purchase it. Then this was the Resurface Your Skin Rotary Radiance Reveal Mask. It didn't reveal anything to me. I used it. It didn't do much. Then, what do we have? Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E Foot Magic Deeply Moisturizes. This is an interesting product. Again, if you want to be environmentally friendly, top tip. This is a product I literally couldn't squeeze anything out anymore. And I thought it was empty, but then I felt like, oh, let me just cut it open. I used it for another month after cutting it open. This one is a really thick, like, let me put it on the other, like, I have all these stuff. I literally just filmed my project pan. This is the leftovers on my hand. I should have washed it off. I will actually wash it in a sec. This is a really thick Vaseline type of cream. So what I would use is, in wintertime, I actually, when I put my socks on in the morning, I put this one on first, and then I put my socks on top of it. And I really like it for that, because I found like it was really good keeping my feet moisturized. And I'm glad I cut it open to really use all of the product, which you want to do if you want to be environmentally friendly, because you don't want to waste. So I would repurchase this one. Then, oh gosh, I hated this one. This is from Tropic Skin Feast Nourishing Cream Concentrate Hyaluronic Acid. This one just stank. It was a yellow cream, which literally just, it didn't smell nice at all, and it sat on the skin. It would not sink into the skin. I tried using different amounts, like only very small amounts, like only half a pump, then 1 pump, to see if it's the amount maybe that causes the issue. I didn't like it. It didn't do anything to my skin. It sat on top of the skin, and I don't like the feeling of it, and I hated the smell of it, so definitely not a repurchase. And another issue I also have with them, I mean, I got it as a present, but they're an MLM company, so I don't support MLM companies. And that's not the reason though why I hate on that product, because the product was literally bad. Then Lakura, this is the H2 Overnight Face Sleeping Mask. This was the second pot I had of these. Huge pot. They're literally meant to be when you go to bed that you put them on, but what I would use it up was actually as a face mask. And what you can do is sometimes you have like specific maybe oils, or like I don't know, like nice skin products you want to use, like serums, and then you need to put like a cover layer on there. For example, if you're hyaluronic acid and you live in a dry climate, you actually should put something on top of the hyaluronic acid. Otherwise, the hyaluronic acid will pull the moisture out of your skin. But you wanted to pull the moisture out of the air into your skin. So what you do is you just put a layer on top if you live in a dry climate. I live in the UK, I don't really live in a dry climate, but certain serums, I just put this on as a cover and use it as a like a face mask, and then I would wash it off and go in the shower and then do my normal night routine. And I like it. It's not like an offensive one. I didn't find like it the most amazing thing, but for what I used it, it was nice. I wouldn't run out and repurchase it. It's anyway one of these seasonal products you don't always find in Aldi. But if it would come in my life again, I would use it again. I would happily use it again. This one was from number 7, hyaluronic acid and camellia oil advanced ingredients. They were like these little capsules, 30 of them, and I did not like them. Firstly, the issue I had with them, 30 little capsules. At least the glass jar I can recycle, and the plastic lid probably as well. But it's like a waste of space with these little capsules. They could just put it in a serum glass bottle, and it was full of dimethicone. And it actually doesn't say it here. It's made in Italy. Ingredients are not on here. I remember I googled ingredients online. It's literally, I think the first or second ingredient is dimethicone, and I used it on my face and I immediately felt the dimethicone. And dimethicone I can't use too much on my skin because my skin clogs up, and then I get breakouts. So what I did to use it up quicker, I literally used like 2 of them every evening, and I would put it on my neck and décolletage to use it for that. So this is how I use it up. I wouldn't repurchase that one. I'm sorry, it's not a product that worked for me. What do we have here? Very boring. Lacrosse Wellness hand lotion. There's a tiny bit left, but I can't get that out. Used it up. It was one of these unoffensive hand lotions. I had it next to my sink in the kitchen. So when you wash up a lot, you use up a lot of this. And yeah, it was nice. It was. I wouldn't repurchase though. It was like they have better products in Aldi Lakura, but I'm happy I had this one. I used it up. Then Vichy Mineral 89. This is the fortifying and plumping daily booster. I like this one. There actually seems to be a tiny little bit left. Can I just say, that's really annoying. This pump does not reach to the very bottom of the glass bottle, which is already annoying. And I did like this one. This one is actually really nice. I find it very moisturizing, but that's about it. I didn't find it do anything else to my skin. It only did moisturize. So would I repurchase? Maybe. If I see it on offer at a really good price, I would repurchase because it's a nice moisturizing serum, but I didn't felt it do anything else. So I'm happy I used it up, but I wouldn't run out and repurchase. Then this is from Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I do like niacinamide products, so I did enjoy using that one. I did felt though with this one specifically, I had to be careful. I don't think it did wear well under makeup. I do like the packaging of this one, by the way. I was actually tempted. I might have a look if I completely can clean out this one and maybe then use it for something else, because sometimes you have products which are in horrible packaging and you want it maybe in a little pump bottle, and then this one might be nice. So I will have a look to do that. Would I repurchase? I love niacinamide, so only maybe as a night serum, because I don't think it will well under makeup, so I would only be able to use it as a night serum. And yes, if I would probably find it on 50% off or something, I would repurchase this one. Ah, we have another Tropic product. This is the Tropic Rainforest Dew Hydration Serum Hyaluronic Acid. This one was a weird one. It balled up on my skin when I used it for my skin routine. So I actually, what I did in the end, I used it up on my legs as a hyaluronic acid before I would put my body cream on in the evening. Wouldn't repurchase, sorry. Then, oh, another Biogeo, the Scalp Revival exfoliating shampoo. I did like it, actually. It was like a, I think it was dark. Yeah, it was dark. Like a dark gray. But same as with the hair mask. I wouldn't repurchase because I had it in the beauty advent calendars, but it's just too expensive for what it is. It was a nice shampoo, though. So if I get it again in my life, I would happily use it. This was like also in the beauty advent calendars last year. Discover Pink Pepper Eau de Toilette and Spiced Bergamot. I like both of them. It's just the annoying thing is they were like these roller balls that just take ages to use up. So I wouldn't run out and repurchase that one, but I did like the smell on them. Then I also used up the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. This is an interesting one. I had this one before and I remember I quite liked it, but I didn't like it this time. It felt like there was something in there, either cinnamon or something, some sort of spice. It doesn't actually say here the ingredients. I will need to have a look, but something in there. Whoopsie. You know when you use a skin product and you just feel something is not right and you shouldn't really use it? Yeah, this is how I felt with that one. So I wouldn't repurchase this one, I'm afraid. Something wasn't right with that one. I finished up a perfume, Je suis belle. This is one of the perfumes from Aldi. It was in the Aldi Beauty Advent Calendar last year, and I enjoyed this one. It was quite nice. Then they don't have that always on sale, though, by the way. And I tend not to buy too many perfumes because somehow they come in my life every now and then. It just takes ages to use them up. I need to look what else is in here. I don't know, just a lid. Okay, what do we have here? Lakura Aldi Jelly Cleanser. I had this one in full size before. Unoffensive cleanser. And I wouldn't run out and repurchase. It's an unoffensive cleanser. It's good for a second cleanse. But I prefer something with a bit of a nicer smell. This smelled like nothing, to be honest. But I just like to have a nice cleanser that smells nice when I'm in the shower. So I wouldn't repurchase this one. But it wasn't bad. And if I get it in my life again, I would use it up. Then, oh, this one I actually quite like. This one is the Lakura Ebony Rose Eye Contour Fluid. I think this is a copy of a Sisley one. I really enjoyed this one. I would use it a lot. So what I would do is I would literally use this one evening and morning, and I felt that my skin was nice and plumped up. In the evening, I would use it a lot. I would put a nice thick layer under my eyes, and in the morning, just a tiny little bit because I wear makeup and I didn't want it to interfere with the makeup. But I really like it. It's quite a big size as well, 14 ml. Good size for eye cream. I like the applicator. It's like a cooling metal one, and you can massage it nicely in if you want. Yeah, I like it. If I see this again in Aldi, I will definitely repurchase. Then 2 more perfume samples I also finished up. This is from Potion. I had these ones before. It was like a little box. I don't know if I actually hold the new box I got recently. I got a box recently. It was, again, I think 6 were in there. So I started to use them again. They're nice perfumes, but they're not like amazing where I say, oh, I need to run out and I need to repurchase this one. But happy I used it up. My gosh, this video is getting too long. Okay, last thing, and this one I kept for last on purpose. I'm so sad about this one. The Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm, 50 ml. So this is an empty. Very sad, but by accident. So what happened was I gladly used it already for a few weeks. So there was already a good dip in there, but there was at least 1 or 2 more months of use in there. But unfortunately, one of my children got to it and decided to spatula everything out and rinse it down the drain. That happens. I was upset. I wasn't angry at my child. I mean, it's my own fault for having it in reach. And they had fun, so clearly I guess that's the bright side of what happened, but I was very upset. And I had to say, please, don't play with mommy's things. Or ask next time you want to take it. But yeah, I was so upset. I really, really like this one. Not as much as the Aldi one. There's a video, I think, where I compare cleansers that should be out by now. And I really, really like this one. But I have too many Aldi cleansers as backups. I think I have enough cleansers for like 2-3 years. But if I see this one on a really good offer, I think I would repurchase this one. I really, really like this one. Sad times, but at least my kids had fun with it. And at least, I think that's the good thing, at least I actually did got a few weeks of use out of it. Otherwise, I would be more upset. But yeah, that's it for me today. And I will go through everything to see what can be recycled, what can't be recycled, and then put it in the right bins. But that's it for me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!